When a severe storm hits, hail and high-speed winds can cause excessive damage to your home. This can lead to blown-off shingles, broken windows, siding damage, and leaking inside. If you suspect your home has been hit with storm damage, contact CNN Construction today. We are a proud GAF Master Elite contractor, offering free exterior home inspection for storm-related damages. CNN is a reputable licensed roofing and general contractor working hand-in-hand with insurance companies and homeowners every step of the way through the difficult claims and restoration process. We will meet with your insurance adjuster to discuss the damages to your property, the value of those repairs, and the scope of work needed at your home. Our skilled team has you covered and will leave your home looking brand new. Give us a call today at 844-415-ROOF or visit our website at cnroofs.com for a free exterior inspection. CNN Construction. We find the solutions, not the excuses.
Hang on a second, guys. One second.
What up?
We've got to give a shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Friend and supporter, show and proof. Also, the longest running sponsor of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast.
Absolutely. Look, man, South Nashville Heating and Cooling, where quality and craftsmanship come together. They've been doing this since 1985. That's almost 40 years of service. Expert designs, quality installations, superior service.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something.
What's that?
Tell me.
I feel confident in the fact that South Nashville Heating and Cooling will keep me warm in the winter.
For sure.
It'll keep me cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, these middle months, you'll be comfortable even then.
Absolutely, dude.
Y'all know the deal, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling, we love those guys. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number. Tap in.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Always.
Stop!
Let's go, y'all. Episode 200 is time. It's finally going down. July 28th. I Got Some Shit to Say. Our 200th episode, recording live in front of a full audience.
Absolutely. Fat Bottom Brewery, 800 44th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee, Friday, July the 28th. Tell them one.
Limited capacity. Do not wait till the last minute to get your ticket. You will be shit out of luck.
You definitely will. Don't wait. Guest appearances, guest performances, the guys, show and prove in full capacity. Don't miss this, guys. We worked real hard for this, and we owe it all to y'all. Come celebrate with us. Episode 200 and our 2-year anniversary. I got some shit to say. Let's go. It's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop, because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as usual, down on the end of the couch, I got my guy, ChadArmesTV.com.
Stamped.
That guy. Chad, I'm fucking tripping right now.
This is dope. This is dope, bro.
This is wild as shit. Suddenly, fun fact, we've already recorded 2 podcasts today, and then as our night is ending, it seemed like we're editing and working on other content, and now all of a fucking sudden, I have the Freestyle King Lil Flip sitting next to me.
Yeah, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
What the fuck is going on?
What's up, man? Appreciate you sliding through, Flip.
What a crazy world we live in, dog.
Hey, that's how I be. I tell a lot of artists, you got to be at the right place at the right time, and you gotta. The person who makes themselves the most available is the person who outlast the people with the most talent. You know, so I was down here shooting Trap City 2 movie, and with Ricky, man, and we just been getting everything in order, man, and they let me know. They was like, man, you got to go on this podcast, man. Everybody goes, and I'm like, cool, let's make it happen, man. You know,
love it.
So like anybody that's taking their craft serious and not afraid to be self-made and not afraid to spend their own money, because you got a lot of people, they'll buy shit to smoke and all that, you know, red bottoms, but when it's time to invest in their own company, they just feel like,
ain't that fucked up, bro?
That's how the world is, and it's fucked up.
Makes no sense either.
Yeah, so like I said, I appreciate y'all, you know, being professional and inviting me over and
absolutely
and doing what y'all do. And we have some acquaintances that we cool with, like Jelly Roll and Lil White, they're my guys. So we plugged in.
Shout out to everyone involved with this happening this evening
shout
for
out
sure.
David, shout out David Manning.
Yeah, shout out David Manning for the
sure.
fresh fade and
Yes,
for
sir.
orchestrating this. But yeah, you talk about a surreal type moment for me, man. Like Lil Flip, as far as like a catalog or like the CDs in your car.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I mean? Like, bro, Lil Flip is so like nostalgic when it comes to, because fortunately enough, we're the same age. We're in our low 30s.
Right,
We've already
yeah.
discussed
Yeah,
that.
we 33, man.
Right? But with that being said, like, dude, I saw it all. Like I
Right.
said, but from afar, obviously, I was born and raised here in Nashville and shit. But bro, Lil Flip has been a force in this game for so many
As long as I've been
years,
listening to
man.
rap music, bro.
Ain't that fucking crazy? And what's even more crazy about it is you look the exact fucking.
Bro, that's what it, like. That's what
You really do,
Oh,
bro.
careful,
That's what-
Flip, careful,
I'm,
Flip.
I'm fast with it.
He is.
Yeah,
I don't want you to burn up.
Nah, I was more concerned with the couch burning up.
Ah, it's all good.
Look, than the shirt. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But yeah, you gotta have reflexes, man. But yeah, bro, I've been doing it like in my family, bro. Like I tell rappers and artists, man, I'm born in it, not sworn in it. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole family do music. So if you born in my family, you doing music and film and you know, movies and playing instruments, piano. So I ain't had no choice. My shit was like the Jackson 5. Like you born in a family, this is the family business. And
I get it. Brothers, sisters, a lot of them. What?
man, I got one brother. One brother and 4 sisters.
Got you.
Yeah, and I'm the oldest, so you know.
Okay, that would be my next question.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no.
But you say it's like from a family of entertainers. Like, what does that consist of? Like your folks, you know, moms, pops, entertainers, all your sisters and your brother.
Dad and all my brothers and sisters. My mom, she the only one that didn't do music, but
Right.
yeah. So we got family members that made it big doing music. You know what I'm saying? Terry Ellis that sing with In Vogue.
Oh
You
wow.
know,
Okay.
Charlie Wilson. So
Charlie's one of my favorite.
yeah, so
R&B
I got
artists,
different people in my family that already, you know, did their thing. You know, me and Charlie, we like distant cousins, like, you know. But the dope part about it, man, is I don't love money. You know, I do it for the art. So
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be able to make money from it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't love money, so money don't dictate like every move that I make, because I tell people all the time, relationships are last money.
Yep.
And I don't think, I'm not trying to speak for you, but were you always like that?
Yeah.
Really? Like, but you've always been humbling in the sense of money? Like,
Yeah,
'cause I
because-
know, bro, if I would have ever reached a fraction of the stardom Lil Flip has seen over your career, bro, oh God, like, I would have balled the fuck out, just like the song say. Like, I would have balled the fuck out. Like, I would have been broke 3 times by now. Facts.
Yeah, what broke is really a mind state. When you able to have money and then lose money and get it back, you know, it's really like a mind state. Like, we are the money, right? So if you got the correct mouthpiece and hustle and catalog and stats to back up what you know, you'll be able to get money, because a lot of people, when they get money, they get the big head. They don't think they need to talk to people no more and all these kind of things. And so
I love it.
me,
I love what you're
if
saying.
shit fucked up, like I planted so many seeds, like with all the businesses and stuff I own, like Exotic Pop. A lot of people, they ain't know, you know, Exotic Pop was my company, you know.
Yeah,
so
shout out to that. That's what I was asking about off camera, man. I was like, you still getting that?
yes, I got that. I got the jewelry shop in Austin with TJ called TJ Jewelry. I got a tat shop in San Antonio called Time Bomb. My own cryptos called Joe Sun Empire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
It's crazy, man.
Are you heavily involved in crypto world still, or just
I am.
explored it
But we have
early?
our own, and it's backed by a nation, not like a person or whatever. And a lot of the merch and things that I'm selling, they'll be able to purchase it with the Joe Sun coin, and they'll get a crazy discount. Like, I got a jacket I'm about to put out. My last album I put out called 333. That's my angel number. So I got a jacket. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the picture.
Please
of it.
do.
Yeah, I got a jacket that's coming out. I got some shorts and shoes that's coming with it.
basically a whole line?
Yeah, and when they buy it, like on the site, like the price in US dollars is $333.
Check out me
But-
tripping, bro.
No, just making sure.
Absolutely. Don't scare the shit out of me.
But if you use the coin, it's like 170. So it's like you get shit half price.
Yeah.
If you use the coin, but
I totally get it. That's just, I mean, it's a marketing strategy to sell more coins just to offer significant discounts on exclusive products.
For real.
I totally understand it.
And they only a penny right now.
The coins?
Correct. They only 1 cent. So you go to L Bank, download L Bank, and you type in JSM, and that stands for Joseon Mun.
What does that stand for? What does that mean? Exactly.
So Empire, the Joseon Empire, is some Korean history. My business partner. I know you're
deep, bro.
My business partner is the Prince of South Korea. His name's King Lee.
Jesus Christ.
So like his ancestors and stuff like came up with their own language to teach the people how to be able to read. So they have their own language. So it's a digital nation. You know what I'm saying? Like so, Joseon Empire is a digital nation. It's a real nation, and we got members, different people play different roles. I'm a knight within the organization.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you this jacket and these shorts, man.
How long has this been a venture of yours, Flip?
The jacket thing,
or just the crypto thing? Currently, did you get in it early? Did you jump in into that space like when it became a thing, or were you ahead of the curve?
I did get in there. I got in there a few times. So that's the jacket. So it's got different shit on it.
But that's fire. I'll give you my address before you leave.
Overstood. and look, on the arm it got plaques and shit. Like the plaques are underground legend.
I'll try to if I can get that photo somehow. I'll put it on the screen while we're talking about this. But you can literally tell it's a flip jacket, basically with titles of all of his hit songs, plaques down the back, and the Clover stuff on the back. Like it's here it is. Boom. Yeah, exclusive shit. I think that's interesting as shit, bro. But it's fire too. The back is super fire.
Here's a question I got for you, Flip. Like being such around music like you were growing up, when did the love of music for you start? Like as far as maybe was it freestyling, or what rap did you listen to when you was growing up and you was like, this is what kind of got you in that mind state as far as like this is what I want to do, this is what I want to listen to type stuff?
My love of music started off, like I tell you, in my family. You born in my family, you doing music, right? So I was singing in the choir for church, playing the drums, learning the piano, because my grandmother was the choir director for the church, right?
Okay.
So I always been around music, and then, my mama, she would put me on all the greats, the Whitney Houston, Sade's, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, some rock and roll, you know what I mean? Like I grew up on all kind of music, so I've been in love with music, but I started out doing music for God, you know what I'm saying, for church, you know what I mean? So, but at that time I still was doing like talent shows and like rap battles and performing at family reunions. So I always loved music anyway. That's why on my albums I make sure I have like instrumentation and live guitar and live saxophones and certain stuff. So I incorporated a lot in like, especially in my newer music.
Oh, for sure.
So I've been loving music, you know what I mean? But one of the groups that made me like really, really love music and like take it, super serious was the Ghetto Boys and 8Ball MJG.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
And 8Ball MJG, one of my favorite groups, you know what I'm saying, of all time, because they would give you knowledge. A lot of people got their own favorite 8Ball MJG album. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I feel outside looking in. You got people that love Coming Out Hard. Like I fuck with Coming Out Hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was before the growth though.
I fuck with Mr. Big and all that. But outside looking in, they had a record called Just Another Day in the Hood.
Oh yeah, that one hit different. That whole album
they broke it down. They was breaking down the industry like 8Ball and MJG, their verses describing what all they went through doing talent shows and trying to do Memphis, rap, and people only love Elvis Presley. Like I know the whole song back. So that record, you know what I'm saying? Then they had Lay It Down on there with Crime Boss. Crime Boss is from H-Town, so shout out to Crime Boss. And a lot of people don't know Lay It Down was actually his record. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, but you know how it go in the industry. Sometimes you have to give up something to get your foot in the door.
For sure.
I've had records that was mine, but I gave them to another artist. I still was on the record, right? So it don't matter. Sometimes you got to do that, and that gets you in the door and lead to other things. So but 8Ball MJG, man, they was talking that talk. And the Ghetto Boys and rap a lot. They showed me, I'm from Houston, so I watched the whole movement of how Jay Prince and the team like developed everything. So, and then the UGKs, you know what I'm saying? And
Pimp C's my favorite.
Yeah, and the Outkast, and Goody Mob and the Wu-Tang. I got the logo on my neck somewhere over here.
The Wu?
Yeah, I fuck with Wu-Tang. That's who I went on tour with in Europe, like my first time in Europe.
That's dope.
This is fucking Lil Flip sitting next to us.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
I can't
believe that's fine.
The Wu.
I can't believe it. Like when I don't even know how to come at you as far as I don't want to waste any second of the opportunity I have sitting next to a legend like Lil Flip.
Yeah,
but when I
thank
think
you.
about I'm dead serious too, man. Like
Thank
that you own every bit of that title.
Thank you,
Yeah.
bro.
But when I sit and I think about like the longevity of your career, Flip, and just like scenarios I've seen you involved with over my years on this rock, wow. Like, you know what I mean? And then like stuff that, you may be I didn't see the portion of the time, but when you end up in Europe, you know what I'm saying, on tour with...
Bro, that was one of my favorite times because like...
What year was this?
Either 04 or 05.
Gotcha.
One of those years.
Gotcha.
Man, we went everywhere, man, and we was in Berlin, Germany, and RZA was like, "Hey, man, come to the studio. I'm working on something, man. I want to get a record with you, man." And it's for the Blade Trinity soundtrack. So
Okay.
I ended up being on the Blade Trinity soundtrack, and I put my cousin Big Shasta on the hook.
Yeah,
So he's
Shasta's
singing the
the best,
hook.
bro.
And they play it in the movie, but they just play the hook. So I'm like,
shit.
damn, Shasta, they playing. They could have played a little part of my verse, man.
split it up, son,
yeah,
yeah.
man. But it was cool. So I was able to do that and tour with them. And I met Wu-Tang Clan I was in middle school. So 9-5. When they were promoting METHOD, man, I had just got home from church, and it's a store called Stick Horse. It's not there no more. It was next door to the store called Active Athlete where we get our shoes at, and that's still open.
Yeah.
And I was up there, and some guys pulled up in the van, and they hopped out. And I could tell they weren't from Houston, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just by the demeanor and how they wear the clothes.
Yeah.
Because they had on the Timbs and what are they, like the Havana Joe shoes, the shoes,
Okay.
the back. Like, so they had on, either Timbs and the way they talked was different. I could tell they wasn't from Houston. And, they approached me, like, Method Man, like, "Hey, this is my new cassette single, the maxi single." This is back when they had, like, 4 records on there, 5.
Yeah, maxi singles. I remember
Yeah,
them, for
so
sure.
and they was like, "Yeah, man, we Wu-Tang Clan. You ever heard of us?" I said, "I haven't." I said, "Well, here, take this." And so I took it and I jammed it and stuff. So I put people on Wu-Tang before, like they just blew up.
Yeah.
And then you fast forward to like 8 years later.
Yeah.
We label mates.
Yeah, that's wild.
So now we label mates and we're touring.
Yeah.
And they put me on the soundtrack. And then when I just did the BT Hip Hop Awards in October, as soon as I show up, I see Method Man because we did a Loud tribute because they were on Loud as well.
'Cause
So
Pat was there too doing it.
yeah. 360 outlet. We were all label mates. So
Yep.
I see him. First thing Method Man tells me is, "Hey, I owe you a verse." I'm like,
That's crazy.
in my mind, I'm like, "How do you owe me a verse?" Like,
Just say, I still need that.
I said that. Yeah, in my mind, I didn't say it loud. I was like, "All right, it was shit." And he was like, and we got the footage. He was like, "Nah, bro, you be spitting, man. Like, nah, you be spitting, man. I be watching the freestyles, and for a person like Method Man to be acting in power and doing these different things, I'm proud of him, and still have time to know what I'm doing. Even with Flow Rider, like, it was the Tycoon weekend with 50 Cent in Houston.
Yeah.
And I seen Flow Rider and we chopped it up. I've been knowing him, but it was, we just never, it was more like a high and by when we see each other and keep it moving. And this time he's like, "Hey, bro, I seen that fucking freestyle you did, bro. He like, bro, these guys can't fuck with you." And so he said that, and I was like, "Man, thank you, bro." And he was like, "You ever need me, let me know." And I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna let you know. I'm working on my movie and the soundtrack."
Yeah.
And I found a perfect record, and I sent it to Flow Rider, and he sent it back to me in like a week.
Oh, is it available
come
yet?
on,
Yes,
dog.
it's not available. So on my movie soundtrack, I've been saving all the features that I got
that's a
for
big
my
one.
movie
I
soundtrack.
bet.
So I got Method Man. He sent me his verse.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got Method Man on the movie soundtrack.
Golly. But you caught the fact, sorry to cut you off, the fact that you said, though, you caught Wu-Tang still in street soldier mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, back then,
In
especially.
middle school.
Yeah, and then later on, we label mates.
Well, later on, you
And
got
then-
a record.
and
to
then
put
I go
with.
on tour with you, and then I got the Tad, and like, so they always been cool. RZA, all that, man. So RZA, let me know when you need me in some of the movies, man.
For sure, he be killing the movie.
Yeah. I like what's the one with the hand, the Iron Fist movie.
Yep.
Like I fuck with that, man. I love the filming, man. So hey, RZA, I'm ready.
Back to Chad's question earlier, where he asked about your early influences, etc., and you mentioned 8 Ball and MJG. I know you've checked that off the list too.
Right. Oh yeah, I got that was my bucket list. Like back when I was younger, was like to get records with Sade, Jadakiss, 8 Ball, MJG.
Yeah,
you know they were in my bucket list. So I got to get Sade. You know what I'm saying?
Those are your initial gotta have them.
Yeah, and I got to get Jadakiss. You know what I mean? And he said he go do it. Like when I did Drink Champs with Nori. I told Nori my bucket list, and then he FaceTimed him right there. Like he was like, "Hey man, Flip said his bucket list is you, Sade," and and Jada was like, "Man, that's an ill ass bucket list," and Jada was like, "I got you, bro." So I ain't got it yet, but when I do get the Jada Kiss verse, you know what I'm saying? I know he been way busy, especially after verses happened. Yeah, more motherfuckers calling. Yesterday's price is not today's price, so I know he busy. But my movie and soundtrack, it'll be coming out like around March, so I got some time. So you know, I pray I get it done, man. Jada, I still need that verse, my guy. Don't forget about your boy.
Been seeing him a lot lately on behalf of Millie's. You know what I mean? With Millie's being so hot now, you see Jada kind of.
Yep, and he got the coffee shop thing he doing with his son and his dad. So he, you know, it's about brand or not. You gotta capitalize in hip hop when you get free exposure and all that, like award shows and ciphers, and it's campaign money put into that.
Absolutely.
So you got to capitalize.
I was waiting to say that word.
Yeah. Every time like I do like a Versus or a BET Hip Hop Awards, I drop some new shit. I drop a new album. So we capitalizing and we working smart, not hard.
Your hustle, bro, like just coming up listening to you since 2000, whenever you dropped, and I know you did some tapes in Houston. You was already buzzing before that album. But like just the way you approached everything and your grind, that was very inspirational to me coming up, and I try to do that same as far as being like capitalizing on certain situations, like you were saying. But like, when did you see like stuff start to really get some momentum? Was it when you was doing the tapes, or was it when the album started to come out after that, or was it as far as just the momentum getting built to where you were like, this is really fixing to take off? You know,
bro, I'm like Neo in the Matrix. Like some people, they have one route that gets them there. Yep. I was able to pinpoint, you know, I'm a part of the Screwed Up clique. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Screw, Hawk, Pat, Forever. Big Pokey, Mo. So I'm able to be a part of the Screwed Up clique, do freestyles, get the Freestyle King plaque from Screw. But at the same time, I did freestyles on the Swisher House tapes too, right? So I'm the first cat from the Screwed Up clique to go do freestyles on the Swisher House tape.
Talk your shit.
My biggest freestyle is I-45 record called We Blow Indo. That's my biggest freestyle, and that's on the Swisher House tape. So I'm able to be on like a Screw tape and a Swisher House tape, and tapes plural, and then still do mixtapes with Who Kid and R.I.P. K Slay and like all these different people, the Red Alerts, the people that helped me. So I just was able to just do all these things. So the momentum, like, it's just always been like going at a rapid pace because I would put out so much content, even with the mixtapes. Like, you know, I would autograph them, and it's like you paying for the autograph and you get the mixtape for free. You know what I mean? And I dropped the double albums, and when everybody was like, "Oh, that's too much music. Oh, you tripping? That's too much." But I feel like, how is it too much music? Because you got some people, they can't make another classic, right? So it's kind of like, but we go crank them out.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, that's the thing. We talk that over here all the time. Never curb creativity. Like, that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
And if you're anxious to put out records, winning or not winning or whatever status you're sitting at, if that's where your headspace is at, and you feel like the need to create, you should be creating. You know what I'm saying?
I
agree. And you was doing that too. Like with Underground Legend, it was a 2-disc or like
double disc,
and then you had the You Gotta Feel Me,
double disc, Leprechaun, double disc. I need mine, double disc, and then after that, I stopped doing double disc.
Aggressive as hell, boy.
Yeah,
I Need Mine. That's the one that had White Cup, right? You and Mike Jones, right?
White Cup, White Cup.
Yeah.
That was
The Flyboy was
Flyboy, Find My Way. I'm a baller. I'm a baller. That's King Lee's favorite record.
Here's something I wanted to ask you too. I know that you're deemed the freestyle king, but I still, even though people say that, I still feel like you're slept on though, bro. Does that make sense? Like even though somebody like not just from a freestyling standpoint, but just from an art, like a hip hop artist, like I just feel like I don't know. I feel like even though you're considered the freestyle king,
your name ain't in enough conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like as far as what you've done for hip hop, especially like in the South as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you don't kiss ass, when you don't conform,
I love it. I love the way this guy talks,
do any of that weirdo shit. Like I'm not finna kiss nobody's ass.
Yeah, we don't like weirdos for sure.
I'm not. Like I'm cut from a different cloth. Like I already know what this industry is. My dad already prepared me for the streets as well as life. So everything I see in this industry is not a shocking surprise to me.
Right.
That's why I don't let money dictate who I am. I always show love to everybody. When most artists get multi-platinum and all that on TV, they stop fucking with the hood. They stop fucking with cats that can't afford to pay them $20K a verse and all that.
Right.
Yep.
And they treat them like shit. And they say the same people you see on your way up, you see on your way down, right?
Yep,
depending on what you call down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own definition of success. But yeah, I always work with the underdog. So, I go to towns and
it's proven right now.
We do records with different artists, you know what I mean, work with their budgets, long as they being, like honest, because some people will be like, oh yeah, man, I ain't got $5,000, man, I can't, I got $3, right? And then they'll, all right, I look out for you, so you show them love, and then y'all go to the strip club.
And you see him throwing 10.
And you see him throw 10 bands. And you're like, wait a minute, you just say you ain't.
And I looked out.
So when my energy just feel like it's like a scam, then I stand on my prices. But if I fuck with somebody and they come in through somebody that I fuck with and respect, then I'll be like, hey, make an offer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with them, I'm going to tell you a price. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's so honorable, though, Flip. Like, humble. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
like,
you.
bro, that's some real ass shit. Like, and to have, like, the iconic value you possess as a hip hop artist, man, especially the two guys like Squints and Chad Armes, the two guys you met tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, dude, it's to have, they say you never want to meet your heroes and shit like that. Now, was I overindulged in Lil Flip's career over growing up? Not as much as the next artist, you know what I'm saying? But I love this hip hop shit, just like Chad Armes.
Right.
So to have you sitting next to me is a fucking blessing. But to hear your message where you're at now in your life, man, like after you've been around the world 10 times, probably,
man,
and seen the things you've seen and dropped the projects you've dropped and made the impact you've already made, like it's awesome to fucking just sit here and absorb this right now.
Yeah, bro.
Man, thank y'all for having me and actually know. You know how some people interview you and they don't know what the fuck is what, or they gotta have their notes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're from Cloverland, and one person was like, "You're from Cloverfield." I'm like, "No, it's called Cloverland."
That's a movie. Yeah.
A great movie at that time. Really good movie. Slept on movie. We just build it as we fly it over here, man.
Right.
We're completely out the mud, 100% independent, but it's we're so overly indulged in this culture and have been our whole lives. Like we love opportunities to speak with people. Period. In this. That's throughout all genres of music. Like we just love music and creativity and just entrepreneurship and just we love energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just good vibe guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's luckily when we started this show, it's worked with us enough to have Lil Flip sitting next to me tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. And it's like, and two, man, like I think like you were saying earlier about the way that you look out for other people and like the vibes and stuff and the energy that you have. That's why you're still successful like you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In addition to you being a talented, hustling, like working dude, but like that always helps, bro. The vibes and energy you put out in the universe, you get back tenfold, and I'm sure that you can attest to that, with the stuff that you, like with the Method Man stuff, like you was just saying, and, Sade and all that stuff. That stuff that's manifested, in your mind.
Yeah, and it's happening, man. Like,
are you big on manifestation, Flip?
Oh yeah, huge. Everything I said I was gonna do, I did. My last goal is to be a billionaire.
Have you started writing a book yet?
You gonna get there.
I wrote a book. I put it out. It's called.
I gotta have this.
Yeah,
man.
it's called "Don't Let the Music Industry Fool You." I put it out like 5 years ago. We sold out. I'm about to actually reissue it because I'm doing like some workshops and stuff like in Houston.
Have you ever done the voiceover shit?
the audio book. Yeah, I got an audio book.
I got to tap into that.
Yeah. I actually read that shit too myself. I didn't hire nobody to do it.
That's dope.
I was like, I gotta be the voice of my first audio book.
Because you don't want to hear somebody else's voice.
Yeah. I'm like
every like book I have on my the whatever app it's called. If it's not self-narrated by the author, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Period.
I still need to get on the Matthew McConaughey book you've been telling me about.
Green Lights.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So now any book that I ever do, I'm just gonna have to narrate it.
Self-narrated. For sure. The value's there because you can pause it and speak with expressions and emotion that people can't portray. You're
especially somebody who's just reading it to get a bag. To get a bag. It's like,
man.
Yes.
Come on, man.
There's no feeling or heart behind it.
Exactly.
Like, and that's what I'm about. Like even doing the movies and stuff like. And music, but like especially the movies. Like I was telling Ricky like earlier, we were going through certain lines. Like I'll do certain lines like multiple times with different emotions. You know what I mean? Because when you slam your hand on the door, you know, you don't whisper fuck like fuck.
Yeah, no, that shit hurt.
Like no, you go like fuck. Like you're gonna. So like I feel like the emotion matters.
Yeah. It really does. That's something I've never personally got to tap into yet in my career.
Acting?
But it's But I was one of those guys like as a kid in high school. I was a fucking train wreck when it comes to like attendance and it came to grades and shit. Right. I was a great athlete and I love going to drama. Like that was my shit. And I always joke about it here on the show that that's my next endeavor. Once the bag comes, like I'm gonna get into this acting shit. And nobody's gonna be able to do anything about it. But
and you got somebody here that
they can
look away on that.
But I love to hear about how involved you are in the acting shit now. I mean, hell, that's what brought you to the city you're in right now. That put you on this path this evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah, you want to talk about that? What's the title of that movie?
Yeah, Trap City 2, man.
Trap City 2.
Yeah, man.
All filmed here locally.
Yeah.
Dope. Got you. Okay.
Trap City 1 was filmed here as well.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
We had Brandon T. Jackson, Clifton Powell, a couple people in the first one.
Hell yeah,
got you. Dope, man. That's interesting shit.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Small Worlds. Fun fact, I think I can say this out loud. I'll take it out if I'm not supposed to say this. But where y'all shot a scene today at Fish House Borough? You guys, our listeners and watchers, are well aware of that name because I mean, just up till recently and will be again soon. Is a sponsor of this show. Like we
sponsored us early. Dog.
Yeah, we have affiliation with just that establishment. And
good people, man.
Shout out David Manning. David Manning helped orchestrate some of this today. I had spoke to Ricky earlier today on the phone via speakerphone when I was getting my hair cut.
For real.
Yeah, so all this shit was kind of in motion through the day, but I swear, bro, since those conversations today, I've literally been pacing around with my fingers crossed, hoping that this opportunity would present itself just based off wow, bro.
Nah, y'all made it happen. Like, cause y'all could have, we talk biz behind the scenes, but y'all could have been like, shit. That's not how we look. That's not how we usually do it, and we'll catch you next time, right? Like that's what the average person will say. Yeah. But it's like if you believe in yourself and your talent, you can't let any amount of money, come between, especially if it's super discount, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
it's like shit, you gotta invest. So people that invest in themselves, like instead of smoking an ounce of weed a day, hey man, smoke half and put that money towards your fucking business.
I don't know, man. How much weed do you smoke a day?
I would say I smoke about 8 cones a day. So
okay. You're like a joint guy all the time?
For every like 7 cones, I might smoke a Slap Wood. Shout out to Slap Woods. And I forgot to mention that I got my own strains with gas guards too, So
can I say a lighter? Let me see the logo on
Game Over. I mean not Game Over. That's
gas
coming next.
Fire.
I had Sunshine. We put out a strain, and then we had the Clover G. So I got Game Over coming. I got some other strains coming.
I bet, man.
Bro, shout out to Sunshine. It's almost to like 80 million streams on Spotify, bro.
Yeah.
Salute to you for that, bro.
Thank you, man.
What year was that record?
That was
04.
Yeah, it was 04.
When was Game Over?
04, all 04 and 05.
That was 04,
05 was some good.
Yeah, you got to feel it. Yeah. And the cones that I smoked though, they be having like wax. Wax,
few shits,
shatter.
Am I weird that I still smoke blunts?
Nah,
I don't pass them. I just smoke them.
Yeah, I don't smoke with people no more, especially after COVID.
Ain't that weird? That was the excuse to go solo on it. Really.
Yeah,
The only person I smoked was my old lady. Really.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. At this point, every grown up should have their own fucking blunt.
Right?
Like,
yeah, man, you're grown.
Like
man.
weed so
logic,
cheap
though,
now.
man.
You should just have your own.
Bruh.
God bless the child got his own. Man.
Dude, facts. If you would have pulled up this evening and be like, "Oh man, yeah, I smoke, bro," I just didn't bring none. I would have handed you the tray and said, "Well, there you go."
Man,
'Cause
thank
I
you.
ain't passing you this one.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, dude, what a humbling experience. I mean, just like I said, it's dope as fuck to have the understanding in my mind that if I ever had the opportunity to meet someone as iconic as Lil Flip,
Bro.
if I knew that this guy was gonna walk into the I got some shit to say set this evening,
You never know, man.
you never know. Of course, we say that all the time, but I'm so thankful that the value and lessons you brung with you tonight, Flip. It's just it's eye opening, and it's just a testament to our hard work and dedication we've put in over here. Just the opportunities that just keep presenting themselves to us.
Hey, the energy, knowing the right people, knowing how to open your mouth. Most people, they don't even know how to go into a room.
A
You know what I
bunch of
mean?
uhs
Yeah. Like you just got to know what you want in life and not be afraid to ask for it. Closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? And most lazy people don't get bread.
Hell yeah.
You
You know
know?
what I'm saying? He's just
So you
dropping
should be a
bars,
rapper,
dude.
man.
Yeah, I know,
Man,
dude. You should try to think about rapping sometime.
I thought about it, man, but I just rather be a fucking musician.
There you
Yeah,
go.
or an actor,
You know?
or an entrepreneur, and
Because
a dozen
people
other
like
things.
people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a rapper." It's a difference when you play them instruments too.
You own a car wash, Flip?
Nah, I don't own a
You
car
ever thought
wash.
about that?
I kind of thought about it like probably a couple times.
If the
but
bag came, I think that's where I'd go first.
car wash.
Car wash, yeah, for sure.
Especially now with like the
Vending machines are big. People get in.
yeah, for sure. But like now with the membership type service, like now you can. It's like Spotify. You can go
Yup,
pay
$20
$25 and wash your car 100 times in one
Yeah.
day if you want to. Like I
Yeah.
think that's a move. You know,
No,
what I'm saying?
definitely. My car wash would be like dope though. My shit would probably look like Hooters or something.
Hell yeah.
Like you driving through, getting the people that drive through can drive through, and they get their little whatever daiquiri, frozen daiquiri before they go in, and like then they drive in, and then the hand washing people, they get to, they can sit in their car and we can serve them some shit. Like I just believe in, like I told you, when everybody go left and right, I go straight. So if I'm gonna do something, I'm a wow you. I want you to be like, wow. And you don't always have to spend crazy money to wow a motherfucker. So when you're a master at wowing a motherfucker, you just, you can wow a motherfucker without trying.
Bruh.
Just by being you.
It's like what you're doing now, dude. You're just
Man, thank you.
You're just doing you, bro. And that's what's dope, man. And I think that's what's had you've had such a successful run, and you keep having runs.
Yeah, you still running
like in different. You know what I'm saying? Not just with music, but like with the films, with the entrepreneurship, with just your companies, your businesses, and stuff like that. And I'm sure that you've got plenty of other stuff in the works. Do you want to talk about some other stuff you got going?
Yeah, you mentioned the DVD. You mentioned
the movies and stuff.
Yeah, the movies. Right now, the most important thing I got going is Exotic Pop, the Gas Gods, the movie. My movie is called King Life.
Okay.
About two childhood friends that get into it and our war starts. I got a dope ass soundtrack, man. I got all kind of styles of music on there. I go back into production on the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay.
Got singles. My new album is coming. It's called Worth and Wesley. I just dropped a record with me and Zero called Home Team.
Zero.
Featuring Live Sosa. Yeah, what up, Ro? And
Zero's another one. You and Zero both you are up there, dog. On the
that's my brother, man.
He seems like super good people too, and he's always been somebody like you that I feel like workhorse, but also slept on. Like both, like for sure. Shy Zero though, he's
that's my brother, man. Mo City Dunn. So like those are the most important things that I'm working on now. But the second thing, like I said, I'm senior A&R at GT Digital, which is the biggest distro in Houston for music. So we gonna be bringing artists in. Like we got different packages that's gonna help them, because a lot of artists got money, but they spend it with the wrong people and they get scammed. They don't get the stuff that they're paying for, the deliverables. So we getting artists proper distribution and registering their music the correct way, and hooking them up with different interviews. And then I'm gonna be doing a workshop. Don't let the music industry fool you. Workshop where, like my manager Derek McKinney, he has this thing called Loud Fest, but he also has this thing called the Loud Press Junket, where artists pay like, I think it's like $100 or $150, and you come to this building where like 30 media outlets, like we're talking about Spotify, who's the other people,
just a bunch of good ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other, Audio Mac. Can't fucking forget Audio Mac, because they super show up all the time. But like you have these different people and CEOs and different radio stations like 97.9 where I'm from, and Real Life Street Stars, which is big. They based out of Dallas. All these people are in one building. For you to get all these people in one building, or to see all these people, it would probably take you 15 years.
And you getting it for $100.
Yeah, so it's like speed dating. You come there, they all set up at different tables. You do an interview. You send your music and
you get to give them a pitch.
But prior to you getting there, you have already sent your music, your bio, your single. So they already have your stuff. And artists have been getting shows and getting radio play, so I'm going to put together a workshop where I give and tell artists the game on what they should do to be an artist, and how to get, things done and not be immature, because accountability is the main reason a lot of people don't make it. When shit don't go their way, they want to blame somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault. Nah, it's your fault. If you don't get to where you got to get to, it's your fault.
Ain't nobody stopping you but you.
For sure. So I'm going to teach these artists, and this package is right. The best package has the most important thing, I feel, which is media training. A lot of artists, they don't know how to correctly do an interview, and I took etiquette class like when I was a kid, and
I was going to ask, did you ever have anything in those lines?
I already knew how to act and conduct myself for an interview.
Talk your shit.
But when I signed with Sony, they were like, "Hey, we put all our artists through media training," and I'm like, "All right, cool." I was willing to do it because I already know what I know, but I want to know what a so-called genius at this knows.
What y'all teaching over here?
You want to be a sponge and learn, soak up all the other knowledge.
Yes, and I learned. They taught me some valuable stuff that I learned. They even showed me tapes of other artists that came and did media training, and they by far were like, bruh, you were the best artist that came through. Like when it comes to doing media and being, not like every time you ask a motherfucker a question. So it's are you know what I'm saying? No, we don't know what you're saying. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is like really teach these artists different methods on how they really, just like my book do. Like I'm gonna teach them different methods so they can really get a better chance at getting to where they want to be, because like time is ticking. If you rapping and it's not paying your bills, that shit is a hobby. If you can't like just rapping, it's a hobby. So you need to really have a job, a for show job in between. However it is, whether you choose legal or illegal, that's on you. But have you some for show money until music works. But it's a lot of people that be having that ego. I don't want to be seen driving no truck. So they rather just be a bum and freeload and borrow shit, or finesse and rob instead of work. Like, now you got to swallow your pride. Like, especially when you got kids, hey, if I gotta be the driver, be on the fries, look, whatever we gotta do to bring home the meatloaf, I'm gonna play all them roles.
Yeah, you gotta put that pride aside.
Yeah, we gotta get it.
How many kids you got, Flip?
3.
Gotcha.
Sweet, man.
2 boys and a girl.
That's what I was gonna ask next.
We got Eric the third.
Okay.
We got King, my other son, and my daughter named Clover.
Gotcha.
That's awesome, man.
What are their ages looking like? Can I ask?
Those I took media training, so those things, what I will say, I'll say my oldest son just made 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, big smile. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. I just got him a car. Me and his mom, we got him a car. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man.
So he got his first car. Great kid, into sports. He loves playing sports, but now he's into like building robots, and he
Gotcha.
wants to build airplanes and all that shit. So
There you go, man.
he be in that tech world, and the gamers and all that. So I'm about to start back streaming as well on Twitch.
I thought I remember you saying we used to stream
what
on
system
Twitch.
you play?
Man, I got the PC. I got a couple of these little things where you got all the arcade games, like 8,000 games. So
Like a emulator type.
yeah, so I'll be having different
That's
guests
fire.
come on, like my partner Steve Francis, different athletes.
Flex, major
Shout
flex.
out
play these
Steve
games with
Francis,
me,
bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be talking and shit. You fuck with Steve?
Oh, bro.
Oh
he's
yeah,
one of
you
the
just
goats,
flexed on
bro.
us real hard.
Man.
I didn't know you were
Steve's a
involved with
beast,
Twitch.
man.
Heavily involved early on that, or did you just get away from it?
I got away from it. I used to do it a little bit, but like I
busy
just
guy, man.
Yeah, man.
Then when you slow down, you may not want to play the fucking video game.
But it's a lot of money in that shit, man.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
It's a lot of money, and I just gotta have time to play games. Like you can get caught up in the rabbit hole and be sitting there for days.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, I've been on Grand Theft for 2 days. I ain't made
Got
no
a
money.
beard and everything.
Yeah, I had a line where I say, you dudes want to play 2K all night, but when you look up, you ain't made 2K all night.
Yeah.
Like, I just ain't
you should
finna.
definitely be a rapper, man.
Yeah, I ain't
so,
finna
man. I
just.
think you got something promising with the rap and
Thank
stuff,
you,
man.
brother. I hope so, man, because this
bro.
goddamn this crypto ain't doing it.
Oh, piece of crypto ain't the move right now.
Nah, it is if you get in the right shit.
I really think though that'd be a dope market for you again though to jump back in that Twitch world. That's something that's always interested me from a streaming aspect because over the course of 200 episodes we've built some pretty good personalities as far as sitting on this camera and being able to talk our shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ride
just
these
working
waves.
through it. Yeah, working through it.
But at the same time, that's something I've never tested, and I bitch constantly that I never have time to play video games. Yeah. So maybe if I found a small bag of revenue through fucking Twitch, I'd have opportunity to play a video
For
game.
real.
Twitch,
Time,
yeah.
bro. Like
Streaming,
that's my key to getting back to the game is just find a bag over there. And then
I stay on. Yeah, I play Madden and MLB. Like I'm more sports games.
you mentioned GTA. Is that what you play?
Man, GTA.
You know they got a new one coming out 2024.
Yeah, man, just all that shit. Like I still play live 2K. I like playing Fight Night.
Man, Fight
part
Night.
2.
Yeah, dude.
NBA Street, Contra.
Shout out Contra, bro.
Gallagher,
Hell
all
yeah.
that stuff. So we go be just like on my Twitch, playing games, talking.
Yeah.
Some days I'll record, like I'll film me like making music. So it'll be like 80% playing games, and then some days we doing other stuff. So
It's life with Flip.
Yeah, there we go.
I got you.
We might go fishing. We might,
Something dope with having that emulator on your Twitch stream is like, I mean, your little Flip, bro. So like literally any kids across the world would die to play video games with
Right.
Flip. So just all you literally have to just bring them in there and be like, what do you want to play, man?
Yeah.
Take your pick. Pick a system, pick a game. What's your favorite game, man?
You want to
And
play?
we'll
We'll talk
talk.
Burger
Yeah,
Time.
we're gonna chat.
Let's play Burger Time for
Man, burger time.
You got enough time. You get enough, like, you got one coin play with a little Flip while you're up in here, man.
That
Like, what do you want to play?
But I love like conversating with the fans and the people that buy my music and jam my music, like for them to tell me like, hey man, this record got me through this. Like
Bro, you definitely.
I should have listened, or like we was talking about what I Need the Fame. You were telling me
Forget the Fame, bro. I was a freshman
Forget the
in
Fame,
college,
yeah.
bro, and I was like, I listened to that out because that was 2002 when that dropped.
Okay.
And that's what I was listening to that because you had 2 songs with Busy on there, Busy Bone.
Man, Busy, man. I love Busy, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout out Busy.
that was one of the greatest times of my life, man, because I love Bone. I got a lot of fans in Cleveland, and I sold a lot of records, still do, in Ohio, like, period. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, because I went to all those markets and I gave away mixtapes. I gave away that shit for free.
Yep.
And everybody else was like, why you giving the music away? But they still sitting there with like 99% of the CDs they came to the venue with. So my mind frame was like, look, man, there's like 500 people in this motherfucker. Give everybody a CD.
Yeah, they going home with mine.
Yeah, and then the next time I come, I got another mixtape. I give them all away.
Yeah.
And then, after that, once you get them conditioned, now you can come sell them.
Yeah.
That's a callback to what you were saying too about it being bigger than the money. You know what I'm
because
saying?
I don't care how you get my music.
Yeah.
As long as you get it.
Yeah.
If you download it, you steal it.
Yeah, as
I
long
don't
as-
care.
as long as you're
If you-
consuming it.
Yeah. If you don't buy it, You don't buy the music, you might buy a shirt. You don't buy
double backing.
or you might buy a hat, or you might buy a verse, or you might buy a show. You might buy, you know what I mean? Some kind of way. If you're jamming something and you fuck with it, eventually you're gonna spend some kind of money on it if you really fuck with it, whether it's some shirt or
and
sweaty.
you're probably gonna come back.
Right.
Exactly. And that just goes to show like the confidence that you had, because it was like, I'm not worried about selling these CDs. I'll give them all to you, because when I come back or when I do something else, you're going to end up.
Yeah, you go fuck with it. Like if a person gave you, you know, I mean, I don't know how many I eat shrimp, but shrimp is like my favorite.
love shrimp.
If a motherfucker just gave you shrimp free, like, you know, like, hey.
I probably ain't even gonna ask where you got it. I want it. Sure. Yeah, I'll take some shrimp.
Yeah, so I'm giving away shrimp, man, to the world. Like, hey, take this, man, enjoy this.
What's the merch game looking like for you later?
Bruh, I'm going crazy.
You got an active website and shit?
I just partnered up with Tunnel Vision, and like that jacket.
I keep forgetting this is a little flip I'm talking to.
Oh,
hey,
I'm not forgetting that, but it's like it's not like there should be any hesitation and movement in any direction. This guy's like on his shit.
Bruh, I just designed the jerseys for my high school I went to, Worthing.
Hell yeah. How does that feel?
Man, great. Look.
Oh, that's fire. Design your high school jersey. That's impact. I mean, you know, to go back, check that one off. That'd be cool. You know what I mean?
That's the white one.
One day I'm going to go back to my old high school and redesign their jerseys.
And let me show you the dope part.
Talk your shit,
these the shorts. These the shorts to it.
Oh, those are fire. Any ones with the fonts across the front are fire.
You killing the game.
The crazy part is this. This is my favorite part. So on the back of the neck, I put like the map of what side my high school was on.
Okay.
So look, on the back you see the map. It's Houston.
Oh, like up in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So where my school is in Sunnyside.
The involvement that you hold, Flip, with like all these companies are just your like endeavors.
Right,
your like entrepreneurship with all these different companies and shit. The way you talk about them, dog, like a level of passion is just so impressive, man.
Yeah,
it really is. Like you're like, it's like he's showing us pictures of his kids. He's like proud of, you know what I mean? Like
man,
in a way, that's kind of what they are.
It's so inspiring though, man. You know what I'm saying?
And anybody I do business with, I tell them, I say, look, it don't matter if I own 1% of the company. I'ma still promote this motherfucker like I own it all.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, so that's why when I do business with people, I believe in doing great business. Like we get an understanding, an overstanding, a middle standing, and then we execute, and then we get up the next day and repeat, man. So that's what I'm about. Like just leaving the game in better shape than it was before I got here, because all the people and the artists that came before me, a lot of artists got screwed over that came before me, the era before me. A lot of people wasn't able to be millionaires, and like so I inspired people to get money and jewelry and different people that's coming now. Like shout out to my brother Sauce Walker. Like he's the new guy.
Okay,
but he used to battle rap and do all kind of shit. Like he can rap. Like he be having fun a lot of times too. But he got bars too. Like it just depend on the mode you catch him in. But like I'm proud of what he doing, and he told me everything. He's like, I'm inspired by you, man. We fuck with you, man. I'ma do this, man. I'ma get some jewelry like you. And everything he told me he was gonna do, he doing it. And so, I'm proud of him. And so my goal is to make sure I leave the next generation like the Jews on how to get your money, how to boss up. It's cool being independent. And then once you feel like you've done everything you can do independent, then, get you a deal and do what you got to do, get those other contacts, make sure you keeping everybody's number, and then you might want to go independent again. Of course. But if you still got the contacts, doesn't nothing change. Yeah. So like I was independent, sold millions of records, got the deal, by myself out one of the deals, sold more millions of records, and then independent again with all the same contacts. So I've been having the same number since I was in high school. Yeah,
bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the big fucking flex right there,
so we ain't, we still. Everybody that come fuck with me, man, 99% of them come back and do more business.
That's some real shit. To say you've had the same number since high school, dog, is like some of the realest shit that's ever been said on those couches. Because me, myself, I had my same high school number as well. And I'll never let it go. Because I ain't got no reason to. I ain't hard to find either.
Well, and the thing is, too, like, going back to what you were saying about that, as far as, like, the way that you've been able to do what you've been able to do. It's so dope to see legends like you still putting out dope music like, and y'all, when y'all really like, y'all been so instrumental in the hip hop game, like with just from Houston alone. But seeing you and Paul Wall and Kiki just dropped a new tape that's fire. Man. And like so many other artists, Zero, like so many of y'all still putting out quality
still
stuff,
just the fact of still being active is dope.
Yeah, bro, so
dope. Definitely.
For somebody that's like diehard fan like me, growing up all those years, man. And I remember back when you signed that deal with Sony, that was like a
big fucking deal.
It was a huge thing because I remember it being talked about in the Source. I feel like,
bro, but everybody wanted Flip.
Yeah, because it was that time. Was it a sync? Was it Way We Ball? Is that what got it? Or was it? I know you dropped that.
I Can Do That.
I Can Do That.
It's what like got their attention. Like how many records I was moving from the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
And did the deal. Steve Rifkin came down and I made sure they included a tour bus. Like I added other stuff in my deals. Like
you knew how to move. Flip.
And thank you, man.
You know what I mean? You
and
knew what to say.
My parents,
dog.
they got me right. And my dad taught me a lot of game. And I'm the first artist to make a label pay them for a promo run.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, because usually about going to promo tour, you got to go do all this stuff for free. And nah, my dad was like, nah, I ain't finna have my son out there missing money every day. Y'all might not pay him the exact amount he getting now, but y'all got at least pay him 50% of what he's used to getting to make it make sense. And so like I was getting paid for promo dates and because at the end of the day,
based off your parents' negotiations.
Yeah.
Did they ever have the title of management?
My dad used to manage me.
Oh,
yeah.
And like you already were successful independently.
Exactly. It's like he knew how to move. That's what I'm saying. Like he knew how to use leverage, where to use leverage, etc. And then his dad made sure it was all fine printed right. Like I love that part. I don't know how often you speak on these things, Flip, but that's it's really dope to hear you say it and how you say it.
Well, the cool thing too, like almost all of y'all from Texas that was dropping, y'all were selling so many units just in Texas alone.
Fuck
it felt like before y'all got to the masses, like y'all were already
y'all worked
established.
Wildfire shit.
Man,
you know
Texas is like our own country, bro. Sure, like cost of living, like is land, all that is like cheaper. Everything going up in the world, obviously, but it's still cheaper than buying you some land in LA or buying some shit in New York. They go charge you like almost 80% more than
$30 for a pack of
and it's gonna be way less, space. Like you pay $1 million for like a fucking 200, efficiency. Like what the fuck? Like your kid, like you do a cartwheel in your fucking kitchen, like right there, like that shit is real life. Like it's crazy how around the world it's different cultures and different things. Some people build out. Like Texas, we got land. You know what I mean? Everything's spread out, but like on the East Coast, they build up like motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It's like it might be like one building with 200 people in that motherfucker. Like so they go up and we go like that, man. But I love it.
So Houston's still home, right? Still, that's when we go home. That's where we're going, right?
To the H, man. To the H, man.
Yeah, that's what. Like you can't even say that word though and not mention Lil Flip.
No, of course not.
You know what I'm saying?
This has been bucket list shit for Squints both.
Bro, I appreciate every second you have sat down with us this evening.
Drop some gems on here, dog.
Thank y'all, bro.
Sure, thank you, man.
It's so appreciative though, just for the fact, like I said, man, it's not many days I wake up and I know by the end of the day I'm going to get and sit and talk with a legend like Lil Flip.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
That's why we do what we do, man.
But the humbleness you possess as a human, bro, the energy and just the message that when you sit back, Flip, and talk your shit, Bubba, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed the time with you, bro. It's everything I would have ever hoped it would have been. And,
thank you, brother. For real.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
For real. Thank both of y'all, too.
Thank you, man, for sure.
We hope to see you to continue to win, just like we've always watched you do, man. Hope nothing but good ventures for you, man. You got tons of them going on. I'm sure you're going to win a few of them.
Hey, man, definitely. And next time we had a live press junket, I'm going to let you know in advance. And when I do my Don't Let the Music Industry fool you workshop, I'm gonna have y'all come as well, so that way y'all will be there and all the artists that come, they can come do their interviews and get some exposure, and then we promote it, and y'all invested in yourself, so you know, on my end, you know, anytime y'all need me on this podcast, you know,
bro, come
just
through,
know, don't ever, y'all ain't got to worry about, you know, giving me nothing.
My God,
ever again.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Like, and that's for real.
Our whole campaign, man, is, you know where we're at. We're based out of Nashville, Tennessee, bro. This is pretty popular town nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But you know, with the way we move this show from a marketing aspect, bro, I got some shit to say. So anytime Lil Flip's got some shit to say, Bubba, you know where to fucking come, bro. This is my home. You're welcome here anytime.
I'll be there, and make sure try to bring Easy over and shout out to Reed Dollars and Easy the Block Captain.
Absolutely,
we business partners.
Okay,
like Reed Dollars. Yeah, they legends. And Easy is on King Life, my King Life family project. It's a label and a film company. And then Reed Dollars is on the Clover G Records. So Reed Dollars, actually, his single Rambo Reed, we dropping that on 4th of July. So y'all get ready.
Name of a single, Rambo Reed.
Reed Dollars is he's such a legend.
Yeah, dude, his album is nice, and Easy the Block Captain, his album out too.
Himothy's fire, bro. Yeah, his fire album, dude.
Yeah, we got more videos coming from that album. So shout out to all the rap battle guys, man.
Oh yeah,
I salute them, commend them for remembering that shit, because back when we battled, man, it was off the top of the head, man. So we love y'all, man. I'll come back very, very soon, man.
Yeah.
Screwed up clickers in the building, man.
Fuck yeah,
I got some shit to say, man, in real life, man. 333 out right now. Get the Joe Son coin, man. Get them before they go up, man. Like I'm gonna show you this shit, man.
I can't believe Lil Flip is here, bro.
Dude, he's kicking.
I got one last thing to show you.
What a fucking dope ass dude, bro.
Yeah,
thank you, bro.
Nah, dude. I hope, like, just from my dumb ass sitting right over here, bro. If it means anything to you at all, Flip, just realize that, bro. You're a fucking dope.
Nah,
dude,
it mean everything when a person appreciate me.
Yeah, just
and let me know though.
Yeah,
as well.
Like, you ain't got to come through here, bro. And if you did, you didn't have to be fucking cool with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's just a testament.
You're a fucking boss, bro, and a legend at what you've done. And god damn, I'm just floored, bro. I'm so humbled right now. I can't.
Thank you, brother.
Shot my
Check
man Miles
this out,
too, bro.
I got you.
Look. I'm gonna show you this.
What's happening over there?
I'm showing him the Joe Son coin, like, so he can see. I'm gonna send y'all the information so y'all can get y'all before that shit go up.
You said they're $1, right?
That 1 cent right now.
1 cent,
They're
or a
penny right now. In a year, or maybe even 6 months.
Talk your shit.
Thank me later.
I got you.
Let me show you how many I have right now.
Hey, I'll listen to Lil Flip. How many has he got? Billions
I'm
of
show,
a lot of zeros
show
in
you.
there, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
So
okay.
you know what that's worth right now at a penny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said give him 6 months to a year.
Right now, it's worth that.
Stamp.
At 1 penny.
Stamp.
That's a good number.
What's the name of the coin? Say it one more time.
Joe Son. JOSEON.
Okay. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah, and
Joson coin.
And on the L Bank, when you download L Bank, it'll be JSM for Joe Son Mun.
And that's like the abbreviation.
Yeah, like when you buy it.
Thing.
But yeah, now definitely get you some if you really want to be well off and have some stuff to leave your kids behind, because a lot of people they got into the Dogecoin like late, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it tanked.
Yeah.
But a few family members got in there quick. But
that's why I asked, not to get in your pockets and shit, bro, but that's why I asked about the crypto thing, because it seems like people that were in like a financial situation to where they had money to invest early on,
right,
seem to have did pretty well if you knew when to cash the fuck out.
Correct.
Or it's depending on what you're invested in, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not, if you're just fucking, if a guy dumping $34 into his Dogecoin with his fingers crossed and wake up to $80, you're winning. You know what I'm saying? But to hear somebody like from a, that may had a little money to invest in that side of the business, early on, and then still be talking about it like you are right now. Like that, I think that's interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play the game like that.
Right, and the dope part about the Joe Son coin, this coin is actually put here to help people.
Bro, it's a penny.
So it's really a lot of them out. Like, it's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
I can't say the exact number how many made, but it's a lot. Yeah, and the goal is for everybody in the world. It's enough for everybody in the world to have some.
Yeah, but
and this is gonna build schools and other stuff. See, this isn't like on a standpoint of like, oh, it's just like, no, it's a lot of positive shit that's being done and going to be done with this money. So besides people making money off of it, feeding kids, putting water, building schools, electronics for different areas, people that need houses, people who are felons can't get jobs. Like we got different programs. Like I got the Art Over Drugs movement, which we teach kids how to paint, act, and record at studios. I'm building a studio at my high school. I design the jerseys. 50 Cent has the G Unity program, so he gives a lot of money to schools in Houston, and we do collab events and stuff with our charities. And I got a program at Worthing, he do too. So out of school, all the schools that was picked, like one of the schools that was picked, 50 Cent picked my high school. So, and that's my homie. When I seen him, I'm like, hey, bro, I say, appreciate you picking my school. He's like, oh, you went to Worth? I'm like, yeah. So,
South 50.
Yeah,
cool,
he
man.
do a lot of shit in Houston, man, and do a lot of shit for the community. So, we working smart, not hard, man, and we go keep it pushing. And we go keep on representing for Big Pokey, man. We miss you, Big Pokey, and I'ma hold it down, man.
He did say smart not hard a couple times.
Yeah.
We call it that.
Work
Believe
smart,
that.
not hard.
Yeah, work smart not hard featuring Lil Flip. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey.
Bro. We just, man, we're beyond thankful, bro. And again, salute to you and the team, man, and salute anytime y'all want to pull back up. We'll keep supporting you like we have been for 20 years, bro. That's all, that's all
Facts.
we can do.
Big facts, man.
Hey.
Such a humbling experience, man. But just like Chad said, and I told you earlier, anytime you got some shit to say, man, it's your home to do it at. Bro.
Hey, we coming through, man.
Yeah, you just let us know.
We coming through, man. Easy. We gonna get different people to come through. So we'll be back soon doing some parties and filming some videos. Shout out to Hoodie, an artist out here I did music with. You know what I mean? I did a video with.
The guy out here?
Yeah. His name Hoodie. We got a record.
Dope.
We did a video, I think like 3 years ago. So he came up there earlier, man. My bro Habib Sepoye, he in the building. He got a project coming out too, man.
Absolutely.
It was an EP, but we working on the album, man.
Y'all working on so much shit though, bro. Like,
And I got a country artist by the name of Corey with the Keys. And I signed my first country artist.
Where they from?
He from Killeen, Texas. And he sell cars too.
Hell yeah.
Corey with the Keys.
Corey with the keys.
Yeah,
Okay,
and he actually, bro, like, nah, man, like, he fucked my head up. Like, I pride myself in picking talent, like people that are very,
I get that,
care about the quality.
Yeah.
Everybody want the quantity. Like, you got to care about the quality. And when I encounter people like Live Sosa and Corey with the Keys and Reeds and just the people that I surround myself with, the Jay Birds, like these people understand what I'm expecting, and you gotta be caring about the quality, man. So the stuff that we about to be releasing through the albums and the labels and the movies. I was in a movie called Dynasty, my first sci-fi movie. We finished that. That comes out January. I did another movie in Dallas. I can't say the name of that
movie. What was that like?
Bruh, that shit was like crazy. I played this character named Divine, and I take people's souls and shit, and take their crystals, and I beat motherfuckers up and go through. I go through portals.
Obviously, you've seen the end result for that.
Oh yeah,
right?
So
acting and like doing that role through a sci-fi for your first time. Sorry, what was the end result like? So refreshing, because obviously when you see the end result, you're seeing it for the first time, like as it's supposed to be shown. But everything you're seeing, like B-roll and shit, like in between scenes and shit, obviously isn't the finished product. So it's almost like misleading.
Right. Correct.
You go sit down for a premiere like this,
right?
Hoping it ain't like cheesy or however, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, what was that like?
No, it was dope. Like especially with the CGI effects that they added, and the lady Lioness directed it. And brought me in to help. I'm in control of the soundtrack, so I'm executive producing the soundtrack.
Flex.
And she made me executive producer of the film as well.
Hell yeah!
And so we just dropped the trailer on my Instagram, Lil Flip 713, the other day. Yeah, but I'm on that.
That's
motherfucker.
The website, Lil Flip 713.
That's my Instagram.
Oh, okay,
but we put the trailer out.
We're definitely gonna put your links in.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I had fun, bro. I never even pictured myself being in a sci-fi film. Like I got like a whole bunch of scripts wrote and stuff, but now one of them was a fucking sci-fi film. So when she approached me about it and we talked to business and we got everything straight, and like I say, man, when I fuck with a person and I feel they authentic and genuine, like if they can't afford to pay my price of what I normally get when a motherfucker want me to rap or stand on the stage,
I couldn't imagine what that number looks like.
Hey, it's gonna at least be 30 to 40K.
I get it.
Depending on how many days you need me.
Yeah,
that's like 5 to 6 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a movie, I'm gonna need 40 or 50K. Like,
per day
easy.
or for the?
No, just total,
Yeah.
just total.
That's humble.
Yeah, that's total. Like that's what I'm gonna need.
Let's go.
Because
Work smart, not
Let's
hard.
go.
because like most people will be in your movie or your shit and they won't promote it. They won't help promote it.
Yeah,
if I
facts.
fuck with you and I do some shit like
Yeah,
when
we out
I'm
here together.
even when I'm not with you and I'm way in Europe or I'm over here in Japan or Thailand or I'm on somebody's video camera or stage, I'm still gonna promote that shit. Like gas guards everywhere I'm at, everywhere I go, I got my exotic pop cup. So like I said, it don't matter if I fuck with you. I fuck with you the long way, man. I'm Lil Flip. And I approve this message.
Fuck yeah, dude. Jesus
Yiddy.
Christ, man. Flip, bro. Thank you so much
Yeah,
again,
thanks,
bro.
bro.
Thank you,
I'm not
bro.
going to take up any more of your
No,
time.
you good. I'm finna get on the road.
Bro, I'd talk to you for a fucking month straight if you let me, bro.
Hey, like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I'll be back.
Dude, it's Flip, we appreciate it, bro. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Tap the fucking dude, it's a fucking legend. Y'all know who this guy is. We ain't got to tell you where to go. We don't need to give him no fucking links, bro. It's fucking Little Flip. It's I got some shit to say to podcast, ChadArmesTV.com. Hey, Chad, get us the fuck out of here. Flip gotta go. Bow.
Yiddy.
Bitch, we got views.